Yeah, guys. So finally, we are in a Apex Specialist super batch, right? So we already completed Apex triggers, testing, asynchronous Apex, and Apex integration services. Now we'll see the main super batch, that is Apex Specialist. So for this, what we have to do, right? So first we need to create a new playground. Then after we need to add the package. Right. So, okay, so let's create a new playground. So, what is this? Apex Specialist. Copy the name. First, you can go down, and we already have. Let me create a new ground. Apex Specialist Super Batch. Click on here, create. And obviously, it will take some time. Right. So, let's go there. So, okay, so what we have to do? So we need to install the package. So once we install the package and next add the pick list value. So repair and the routine maintenance under the type. Right. So in the case object, we have the type field is there. The type field we need to add these two pick list values. Next, update the case page layout assignment using case. So how we roll layout. Okay, so for the case uh, layout, right? We need to update this page layout, and so we need to rename this case object name to the maintenance request. Then after, same like is the product, and the product object also we need to change the name as the equipment. So once we did this, and then after, so we already got install one package, na? Right? So in that package we have a hobby role maintenance application is there, that you have to create the default data. Got it. So these are the prerequisites. So we have to do. But then, so vehicle maintenance request, equipment maintenance, and equipment. Right. Okay. Let's go down. It will take some time now. So in the first one, automate record creation. Install the unlocker package and configure the development org. Okay. So use the include package content to automatically create the routine maintenance request very sorry, every time a maintenance request right of the type repair and so routine maintenance is updated closed. Okay, so follow the specifications and the naming conventions outlined in the business requirement. Okay, see here. So we got the new org. Just to click on here, launch. So once we click on the launch, and obviously it will be in the installation page only, right? So just copy this package ID, copy this now. So here we have a install a package option is there. Na? Click on that install a package. Now just provide that ID. Click on here, install, and you want to install for the all users. Select the all users. Click on here, install. Done. Installation completed. Click on here, done. Next. So next, what we have to do, right? So we have to go and add the repair and the routine maintenance under the case object. Go to the object manager. Go to the object manager and find out case object and find out case object. This is the case object, right? So go here, fields and relationships, and here you can find out type. Type. This is the type field, right? In this type field, we are going to add two values. So what's the two values? So one is a repair. Click on here, a new repair and routine maintenance. Copy, paste it. Then click on here, save. Click on here, save. Done. So now you can go here left side. We have a page. uh, case page layouts is there. Na? Click on the case page layouts and right side, top right side, page layout assignment. Got it. Click on here, page layout assignment. Now, now click on here, edit assignment. The system administrator. Select the system administrator. Now you can come here, select this one, Hobby role, save it, done. Right. So for this case page layout, for the system administrator, see here, updated the page layout. Clear? The next. Next to go to the object manager. Okay, so we need to change the name, right? We can change the name, both the product and the case at a time. Now we can go to the product object. Go to the product object. Go to the product object, page layouts, right? So page layout assignment, find out the system administrator, click on here, edit assignment, go here, system administrator. Now, now what we have to do, we need to select this one, click on the save, done. Now we need to change the object names, right? Click on here, home, next under the quick find box, rename, search it for rename, see here, rename the tabs and labels. So now, for the case object, for the case object, right, the maintenance request, for the case object, maintenance request. Go and find out cases, see here, case, click on here, edit, click on here, edit. What was the name? Maintenance requests, save it. Next, so for the product equipment, for the product equipment, products, click on here, edit, equipments, save it, done. Next, what we have to do, so we need to create a default data. Now you can go here, app launcher, and find out that application. Click on here, view all. See, this is the application we install. Right? Click on this application. Now, see here, we have a create default data option is there. Na? Select this create default data. Next, click on this button, create data. See here, data successfully created. Data successfully created. Right? The pre-request has been done. Next. So next what we have to do, right, the challenge one, right? So automate the record creation, automate record creation. So for this what we have to do, so we need to create a relationship, lookup relationship. Now you can come here, right? So go here, setup, go here, setup, open a maintenance request object. What's that? Maintenance request object. Maintenance request object. Right. So under the fields and relationships, click on here new. Click on here new. Select the lookup relationship. Click on the next. Related to the which object? Equipment object. Select the equipment object. Next, and save it. Just we connected a relationship between case object and product object. That's it. Save it. Right. So now you can go to the developer console. Just I'm in the developer console. Now, right. So repair and routine maintenance. Got it? Next. Come here. Under the developer console, we already installed the package. Right. So by default, they given some codes, some classes and triggers. Right. So now you can go here. Right. So now here, just you can go here and let's see. I don't want a namespace. I want only the name and it should be ascending order. So now here just to find out the class that is maintenance request helper. Maintenance request helper. Right. Next. Next, go here triggers, and here we have the maintenance request. Maintenance request. Right. So now we are going to update these two programs. We are going to update these two programs. Got it. So I already written the program. Got it. So I will copy paste the code and I will explain so code what I written. Clear? Right. So this is the class code. Just I'm saving, and this is the trigger code. Click on save. Done. So now I'm going to explain each and everything. I got it. Right. So next here we created a method. We created a method. This method updates work order and creates a follow-up maintenance cases. Maintenance cases if needed. If needed. Done. Got it. So next. So here we used one collection. We used one collection. Create a set to store. Create a set to store valid case IDs. Valid case IDs that meet the criteria. That meets the criteria. Clear? Next step. For all the records. For all the records. Loop through the updated work orders. Loop through the updated work orders. Got it. So now in this work order, what we are going to check? See here. Check if the original, if the original case status is not closed, is not closed. Got it. So, but the new one is closed. But the new one is closed. Got a point? Next. So here we are further checking in this record. See here. Further check if the type is if the type is either repair, either repair or routine maintenance. Routine maintenance. Got a point? We are checking. Right. Further, we are checking. Got it. And then after what we have to do, so we need to add this data to my set. Add this case ID to the valid set for further processing. Further processing. Done. Up to this point is clear. Right. The next. See here. The further processing. See here. If valid IDs are not empty, is empty. Got it. See here. Proceed. Proceed only if we found valid case IDs. Valid case IDs, right? If you got the valid case IDs, right? So next, what we have to do? Next, what you have to do? See here, we have a list, right? So this list will hold a new child case to be inserted. Got it? So whatever the child case you're creating, right? So that child case records we are holding in this list. And then after, got it? So we return the query, right? So query the closed cases and and their related their related equipment maintenance items. Maintenance items. Got it? Next. So we queried. Okay, so we return the query. Right. So next. So here we used a map collection. A map to hold the map to hold the minimum maintenance cycle values per case. Minimum maintenance cycle values per case. Got it. Next. So we used a aggregate result class. Aggregate query, aggregate query to get the minimum maintenance, to get the minimum maintenance, minimum maintenance a cycle from related equipment items. Equipment items. Got it. Next. So once we got the data, then what we have to do? Okay. So come here. This one. Store the result. Store the result into our map for easy access. Map for easy access. Got it. And then after loop through loop through the closed cases and prepare new case records. Prepare new case records. Got it. Right. So loop through the closed cases and prepare the new case records. Next, set the due date based on maintenance cycle. A maintenance cycle. Due date based on the maintenance cycle. Next, so what we have to do? Add the new case to the list. Add the new case to the list. Next, I want to insert the new cases. Insert the new insert the new child cases at once. Insert the new child cases at once. Got it? Next here. The list of equipment maintenance items, right? Prepare prepare the clone the clone the equipment maintenance equipment maintenance items for each new record, each new cases. Simple. Each new cases. Got it? See here. For each new case created, for each new case created. Got it? So once we created a case, then see here, loop through loop through related equipment, loop through related equipment items of the parent case, items of the parent case. Got it, right? So items of the parent case. So here what we did, clone, clone the work item and set its new parent, that is what, maintenance request, maintenance request. Got it. So then here, here add to the list to insert, list to insert. Next, so we are inserting all the records. Insert, insert all cloned work items into one DML operation. Done. That's it. That's it for this class. Right. Got it. Save it. Now you can go here, trigger. Right. So we return a trigger. We return a trigger before updating and after updating the record. After updating the record. See here. This trigger, this trigger runs on the case object during both before and before and after update events, before and after update events. Clear? Next, check if the operation, check if the operation is an update and got it. Next, after update context. Got it, right? So just we are checking, right? So is update or after update, so trigger context variables, and then after, see here, call the helper method, call the helper method to handle work order logic, work order logic. And next what we have to do, pass the new version, pass the new version of records and the map of old records or older versions. That's it. Save it. Right. So in the challenge one, we created a maintenance request helper class and a maintenance request trigger. Now you can go and check this challenge. Click here. Check the challenge is there. Click on here. Check the challenge. Done. The second one is what? Synchronize the Salesforce data with an external system. Right. So implements an external class, that is a warehouse callout service. Now you can go to developer console. They already given a class. Right. What's that class? That is a warehouse callout service. Got it. Go here, classes, warehouse callout service. Open. Got it. So okay, so I think we need to add one remote site setting. So first what we have to do, so we need to add the remote site setting. Go to the quick find box, just type remote, click on here, remote site settings, remote site setting, click on here, new remote site. This is the link. And so what was the name? Warehouse, warehouse, warehouse callout service. This is the name. Click on the save. Click on the save. Now we can go to the developer console. Now we can go to the developer console. Right, so now here we are updating the code. Got it. So I already written the code. Just I'm going to copy paste the code. Then once done, I will explain each and every step. Done. Now see here. So we prepared a class. We prepared a class. See here. This class implements. This class implements queuable. This class implements queuable. Right. Next, allowing it to run asynchronously. Asynchronously. Got it. Asynchronously. Done. Next. So we created a one endpoint URL. We created one endpoint URL. The endpoint URL for the external warehouse system. For the external warehouse system. Done. Right. The next. See here. So we used the future method. Got it. So here we used a future method. A future method with callout equals to true. Callout equals to true. Next, used for making asynchronous callouts. Asynchronous callouts. Asynchronous callouts. Got it. Later. Next, see here. HTTP. Later. New HTTP. What is this? What is this? Create a new HTTP instance. Create a new HTTP instance. Right. So next here, set the target, set the target endpoint, endpoint and HTTP method, HTTP method. Got it. HTTP method. Next, see here, this point. Send the HTTP request, send the HTTP request and receive the response and receive the response. Got it. Next. So here, this one, list to store, list to store equipment records, equipment records from warehouse, from warehouse. Clear? From warehouse. Next, see here, this one. If the response, if the response is successful, if the response is successful, right? So once it is successful, what was the status code? What was the status code? That is 200. Status code is 200, right? So once it is a success, then what we have to do? Deserialize, deserialize the JSON response into a into a, list of generic objects, into a 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 a list of a generic objects. Clear? Right? So then, so here we used a for loop. Got it? So loop through each equipment, loop through each equipment item in the JSON response. JSON response. Got it? And then after what we have to do? So we need to convert convert each object convert each object equipment equipment item in the JSON response. JSON response. Got it? And then after what we have to do? So we need to create a product record. Create a new product. Create a new product record and map JSON fields. Map JSON fields to Salesforce fields. To Salesforce fields. Got it? Right. So here we have some custom fields. Got it? So we have to map these custom fields like this. Done. Got it? So once we added these fields, next what we have to do? Right. Add the record to the list. Add the record to the list. Clear? Next, see here. See here. If if there are records to sync, if there are records to sync, next perform an upset operation. Upset is nothing but what? The combination of both the insert and update, right? So we are inserting the new records, and if any updates will be happen, right? So we are updating the existing records also. Got it? See here, upset using external ID. Got it? Using external ID. Got a point? And so then after the finally this one we are executing. Required execute method for queuable interface. Queuable interface. Queuable interface. Done. So what is this? It calls the a method future method when this job is unqueued. This job is unqueued. Clear? Save it. Done. Now you can go to execute autonomous window. Click on Control E. Right. See here. System.enqueue job. What's the class name? Right. A warehouse callout service. Warehouse a callout service. Got it. So just click on here execute. Right. So our Qubble Apex is executed. Now you can comes to the challenge. Right. So enqueue the job at least once to confirm that's working as expected. Clear. So we executed. Then now you can check the challenge. Done. Next, so we have a scheduler synchronization. We have a warehouse schedule, and the schedule job should be named so warehouse sync schedule job. Got it. So now you can go to the developer console, and we already have one class that is a warehouse schedule. See here, warehouse schedule. Right. I already prepared the code. I'm copy pasting the code. See, this is the code. Click on save. No errors. Right. So now come here. See, this class must be global. Class must be global to be scheduled, to be scheduled from the user interface or other namespaces, other namespaces. Got it. Next, this method, this method is automatically called when the scheduled when the scheduled job runs. When the scheduled job runs. Clear? Next, NQ, NQ, a queuable, NQ, a queuable job which performs the warehouse equipment sync. Equipment sync. Right. So we implemented the class. Now next, what we have to do, we need to schedule this class. Right. So what was the scheduled class name? See here, warehouse sync scheduled job. Copy. Now you can go here under the quick find box, just type class, Apex classes. Click on the Apex classes. Click on the Apex classes. So here we have the scheduled Apex option is there. Scheduled Apex button is there. Na? Click on that schedule Apex button. What was the job name? That is a warehouse scheduled job. Warehouse scheduled job. Under the Apex classes, whatever the class you prepared, select that class. See here, warehouse sync schedule. Select this. Next, I'm going to schedule every day at 1 o'clock. At 1 o'clock. Got it? Then click on here, save. Done. See here. So build a schedule logic that executes your callout and runs code daily. The name of the schedule class should be warehouse sync schedule, and the schedule job should be named as a warehouse sync schedule. That's it. Now check the challenge. Done. We successfully completed this. So the next one, the test automation logic. So build a test for all cases, positive, negative, and bulk, specified in the business requirement by using the class named maintenance request helper text. Next, you must have 100% test coverage to pass this section and asset the values to prove that your logic is working as expected. Choose run all test in the developer console at least once before attempting submit this section. So be patient. It may take 10 to 20 seconds to process the challenge check. Done. So we have a one class that is a maintenance request helper, and we have a maintenance request helper test class also. We have two classes. Now go to the developer console. Go to the developer console. Go to file. Click on here new, and file. Click on open. So what's that? maintenance request helper. Maintenance request helper. We already prepared in first challenge. Right. The next one is what? Maintenance request helper test. Maintenance request helper test. Got it? Done. Now come here. So we have a maintenance request helper test class. Right. I already written the code. I'm copy pasting that code here. Right. And then I will explain each and everything. So what we did here, what we did here, see here. Define a reusable, define a reusable constants for various values used in the test class, in the test cases. Simple. In the test cases, because we need to do positive, negative, and bulk. Got it? Next. So here we created a helper method. Helper method to create helper method to create a vehicle record. A vehicle record. Got it? Next. So this one is what? Helper method to create a product record. Helper method to create a product record. Got it? So product record is nothing but what? That is equipment. Equipment record. Next. So this one. Helper method to create a case record. Case record. This is what? Maintenance request. Maintenance request record. Got it? Right. So vehicle record, right? Equipment record, and the maintenance request record. Next. So we created one more method. Got it? So helper method to create a equipment maintenance item. Got it? Equipment maintenance item record. See here, 3, 4. Got it? So 4 records we created. 4 records we created. Got it? So next what I'm doing here, so now I'm doing positive testing. Positive testing. Got it? See here, case goes from new to closed. New to closed. Positive. Got it? See here, which should trigger child case creation and item cloning. item 12. Got it. This is what the positive testing. This is what positive testing. See here, the status is closed. Set set case status to closed. Got it. Next. So this one is what? It triggers the logic. Triggers the logic. It triggers the logic. Got it. Next. So next what we have to do here, whatever the new records we created, right? So we are getting that records. See here, query the newly created child cases, child cases. Next. So whatever the work part, that is query the cloned work part, cloned work part. Clear? Got a point? Right. So next, so now what we are doing, so here we are validating the behavior. Validate correct behavior. Behavior. Got it? So we can do search validate correct behavior. Got it? Right. So this is the positive testing. Next, next what I'm doing? I'm doing negative testing. I'm doing negative testing. Got it? See here. Case case goes new to working. New to working. Got it? So which should not trigger, which should not trigger child case creation. Child case creation, right? So this is what the positive testing, sorry, negative testing. This is the negative testing. See here. See here. Not a transaction to closed, so nothing should happen. Nothing should happen. Got it? Nothing should happen. Right? So here what happened? Only the original, only the original case should exist. Case should exist. Got it? So next, synchronized to ensure no new case was created. No new case was created. Right? So here we have a only original case. Only original case. That's it. This is what the negative testing. Next, I'm doing bulk test. Bulk testing. Right? Validate logic when 300 records are processed at once. Processed at once. Got it? Right. See here. We created 300 vehicle and equipment record. Got it? Create 300 vehicles and equipment records. Equipment records. Got it? Next, here, create create 300 maintenance request. maintenance request, nothing but what? Case records. Case records. Next one is what? Create 300 equipment maintenance, equipment maintenance items linked to the cases, links to the cases. Got a point? Link to the cases. We are starting the test. Got it. Next, close all 300 cases to trigger the logic. To trigger the logic. Got a point? Next. See here. This one. Query for the new child cases. Query for the new child cases. Right? So those should be obviously 300 records. Got it. Next. Query cloned work parts. Nothing but what? Work parts, equipment maintenance items. Got it. Next, I said that 300 new maintenance requests were created. Done. Save it. That's it, right? So we need to do positive testing, negative testing, and bulk testing. Got it. So this is what the positive testing. This is what the negative testing, and this is bulk testing. That's it. Got it. So here we defined some reusable constant values. This is the method. Clear point? Now what we have to do, go here, test, then click on here, run all. Click on run all. We need to wait, so 10 to 15, 10 to 20 seconds. Got it. Done. So now check the challenge. Done. Completed. Next, test the callout logic. So build a test for your callout using include classes for the callout mock, that is warehouse callout service mocks, and callout test class in the package, right? So you must have 100% test coverage to pass this challenge, and I set the values to prove your logic working as expected. Right. So now come here. Right. So what we have to do? First, we have to go with the trigger. Right. So trigger. Next, the classes. What was the classes? Right. So warehouse call out service mock. Right. Next, so warehouse call out service test. Warehouse call out service. This one we already written. Right. We'll see one by one. We'll see one by one. Got it. So first we'll check the trigger, right? So on case object, before update and after update, right? So is update, is after. Got it. So no need to do any changes in the trigger. That's it. Now come here, mock. Come here, mock. I already created the program for the mock and test service, right? So let me copy these two programs. Okay. So first come here, right? So warehouse call out service mock. Got it. So this is what the test class. This is a test class that mocks an HTTP callouts. Mocks an HTTP callout. Got it. Next. Next, what we did, right? So we need to implement the callout service interface. Got it. So what is this? This method is required required when implementing the HTTP HTTP callout mock interface. HTTP callout mock interface. That's it. Next. So first what we have to do? First what we have to do? Check the check that the endpoint URL being called is expected one or not. Done. Right. And then after check that the HTTP method used is get. Clear? Right. And next one is what? We need to create a fake response. Create create a fake HTTP response to simulate the external service. To simulate the external service. Got it. Right. So this is the JSON format now. Set the response. Set the response header to indicate header to indicate JSON content. JSON content. Got it. Next, set a fake JSON body. Set a fake JSON body that simulates equipment data from the warehouse. Equipment data from warehouse. Got it. So next, so what was the successful code? 200. Got it. So here, set HTTP status code to 200, which means success. Which means success. Got it. Next one is what? Return the fake response. Return the fake response. Done. Return the fake response. Right. So we created a mock. Next. So this is what the test code. This is what the actual test code. This is a test class to test a warehouse callout service. Warehouse callout service. Got it. Next, a static test method. A static test method that runs automatically. That runs automatically during test execution. Test execution. Test execution. Got it. So what is this? Start the test context, test context to isolate the test limits and monitor monitor behavior, monitor behavior, monitor behavior. Got a point? Right. Next, register the mock response, mock response to be used for to be used for any HTTP callouts made in this test, made in this test. Got it? Next, call the method, call the method that performs the actual HTTP get request, HTTP get request to sync equipment, to sync equipment. Got it? And the test, and the test context and execute any execute any asynchronous logic. Any asynchronous logic. Got it? Then asset that one product record, product record was inserted, was inserted or upsetted or upsetted by the callout method, by the callout method. Right. So click on here, save all once. Next, go here, test, click on here, run all warehouse callout service mock test. Right. So now you can go here, test. So warehouse callout service will have 100% code coverage. Got it. So now you can come here, test this challenge. Done. Next, so test the scheduling logic. So build a unit test for the class warehouse sync schedule in the class named as the warehouse sync schedule test. You must have 100% test coverage to pass this challenge. Got it. So now you can go to the developer console and open that two classes. What's that? One is a warehouse schedule and the second one is what? So warehouse scheduler test. Right. So one is a warehouse schedule. Right. So schedule implement schedulable. Right. So no changes in the schedule. Right. In the test class. Right. So we have a changes in the test class. Got it. So I already prepared a class for this. Right. So just I'm copying the code and I will explain. Done. So what is this? Test method 2 validate the scheduling of the warehouse, the warehouse sync schedule class, sync schedule class. Done. Next, we created a method. Oh, already created the class. That this is the method. Next, see what is this? Define the con expression to run at 1 a.m. daily. 1 a.m. Daily. Clear? Right. Next, start the test. Start the test context to measure asynchronous code. To measure asynchronous code. Got it. Next, set up the HTTP callout. Set up the HTTP callout mock to simulate the warehouse API response. The warehouse API response. Next, schedule the job. Schedule the job and store the job ID. Store the job ID. Got it. Next, return by the system. Return by the system. Next, what we have to stop the test context. Stop the test context. Stop the test context. Right now here query the con trigger object to get the scheduled job info. Job info. Got it. Asset that the scheduled job ID matches the one written by a system dot schedule. System dot schedule. That's it. Save this. Now go here, test, click on here, run all. Warehouse sync schedule, right? So warehouse sync schedule, right? The code coverage is 100%. Got it. So now you can come here the challenge, then check the challenge. Done. So finally we completed Apex Specialist Super Badge.